Welcome to Happy Learning. Now we are going to see Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Piaget was a Swiss psychologist, worked for several decades on understanding child's cognitive development. Most widely known as a cognitive development psychologist. He is one of the persons to bring out the thoughts and behavior of a child and work to understand their cognitive development. Piaget is already related to constructivism. In constructivism, assumption that is learning is an active process rather than a passive assimilation of information or rote memorization. He was credited for founding constructivism. He had a large influence on American schools. Related to constructivism, he believed all learning is constructed whether it is something we are taught or something we learn on our own. Whether or not we are taught in a constructivist manner, Piaget believed we are constructing knowledge in all our learning. When related to his learning methodology, he has influenced with three different things. One is equilibrization, the act of searching for balance of assimilation and accommodation. We adjust our ideas to make a sense of reality. Next, assimilation. Assimilation is a process of matching external reality to an existing cognitive structure. Lastly, he has made out with accommodation. When there is an inconsistency between the learner's cognitive structure and the thing being learned, the child will reorganize his or her thoughts. So given with example 2. And now we are going to see the 4 stages of Piaget. One is related with sensory motor stage. Second one pre-operational. Third is concrete operational, and fourth one is formal operation stage. The 4 stages of development can be seen according to their age. Sensory motor stage. It starts from birth to about 2 years. Rapid changes is seen physically and mentally. The second stage, pre-operational, is related from 2 to 7 years. Here, better speech communication, basic numerical ability, still pretty egocentric, but as difficulty seeing another person's point of view, learning to be able to delay gratification, cannot understand conservation of matters. And not only that, during the conservation of matters, understanding that something does not change even though it looks different. Shape is not related to quantity. Example, 10 coins set in a long line, more than 10 coins in a pile. Less water if it is poured into a bigger container. A third stage is concrete operational, that is from 7 to 11 years. able to solve concrete problems in logical fashion, understands law of conservation and is able to classify. The last stage is formal operation, starts from 11 years onwards, able to solve abstract problems in logical fashion, more scientific in thinking, develop concerns about social issues and identities. Here in Piaget's theory, if you see, means he relates with schema. Schema is stabilized activity organized together and interprets information about objects in the world. Schema is stabilized information about the objects in the world such as colors, shapes, texture, taste, color and the like. The stable interaction of a set of schemas and schemata is what Piaget meant by a structure during the sensory-motor stage. So according to him, development happens from first stage and it goes on from next to next. Development leads to learning. That leading will make them to develop their brain and understanding capacity. Limitations of Piaget's theory. Children often grasp ideas earlier than what Piaget found. Cognitive development across domains is inconstant. Studies have shown that development can be some degree be accelerated. And it's all overlooking cultural factors too. Coming to the point of educational implication. So mostly all the learning is related with discovery method. The approach is related to discovery learning. Curriculum should provide specific educational experiences based on children's developmental level. Classroom activity to be arranged and encouraged by self-learning. Social interactions to be given at greater sense. Instructions should be geared up to the level of children's capacity. Simple to complex should be there given as assignment in project methods. Co-curricular activities have equal importance to develop cognitive of the child. Major goals of education according to Piaget was reflected through this educational implication. So as teacher, please implement all these factors in your classroom situations. Thank you.